That was not how I thought that was going to be spaced or anything, and I panicked a little bit. Or a lot of it. That was more than a slight panic. That was a full-on freak out. Welcome to Graeme Games. My name is Graeme. This is a game. Today we are playing Speed Limit. I played the demo of this. Oh, normal mode for sure. I'm ready for it. I played the demo for this back in April. It is a non-stop action game, just moving, going continuously. You just gotta be on the move, be ready to react to literally anything. Got a gun pulled on us, but I didn't do anything. Immediately shot. Running is what I meant to do. Time to run. B to jump. I should have immediately realized what was going on. But that's all it is. I'm just trying to demo the way that the mechanics of the game work. And what happens when you die. There's no like long resets or anything. It's just get moving. It plays out the same every time. So there's like a good amount of memorization that takes place. And so that's something that I know is not going to appeal to a lot of people. Oh, they're all crouched when they do that. Ah, it's going SWAT guys right off the bat here, which I feel like is a little much. Come on. There's the one guy with the shield that you see coming up. And you go at him by getting right up in his face. That's the way you deal with him. I remember that giving me major difficulty in the demo because I kept trying to like bump his shield. Agents hopping out of their seats. I see another one there. I don't know if both those guys. Yeah, they're absolutely coming for me. Guys up on top of the roof. Got to worry about all that. The demo was exclusively all this stuff that takes place on the train here, and I like. I legit never even beat the stuff on the train. Oh, the checkpoints. I forgot that was present in the game at all, and I'm so damn grateful. I don't remember if that was in the demo or not. But I'd be hard pressed to make it significant progress in this game without that. I'm trying to wait for him to shoot and then take my turn. Got these lots of emo headbangers on the train here. Lots of people shamelessly grooving out to their music. Can't fight that. Conduct their bullets though, apparently. Didn't realize I could shoot my way through the luggage. Makes sense. I don't know what kinds of people would be carrying around, Kevlar luggage on the train for just such an occasion. I don't know what part of the world, dystopian hell you live in, but that would be I think it would be time to move. Look elsewhere. If this is a common part of your commute. I realize that, there's lots of BO, lots of other terrible things happening on the train. But if you gotta deal with all this, oh my god, the changing lighting and things, I think they managed to get in behind me there. Ah! At the checkpoint, they were all just like waiting on the other side, waiting for me. You can see them coming in from the left. This is too much. Oh, come on, that one guy, I'm just gonna keep running to the side here. Skip it. Can I just skip it? We'll just get a move on. I mean, they start coming up behind you a bunch if you try and totally skip past things. Maybe I don't have that level of skipping freedom. I can totally just run past that dude, though. I'm gonna enter here. I was planning to just stand in place until that guy made his move. I think you almost need to go. I need to make it past this guy because I need to be clear of that. It's so dark. So few lights. That's how many angles to worry about. See, like he stays ducked for so long. I almost feel like I'm required to rush past him and worry about other things. If I keep doing this though, if I keep ignoring everyone, and they all can gang up on me. So some people are probably not going to enjoy the fact that there's like this level of memorization to your action game. That's not what people sign up for all the time. But I think there's this really satisfying amount of like progression and things that goes on, and the levels mix up. Oh, yes. Okay. Good. This is another checkpoint area. The satisfaction of blasting through a game like Super Meat Boy or something, where 1,000 attempts later they can throw their knives. I gotta shoot my way through about 4 of them and then spin around. Crouch and shoot. Oh, got another one jumped out of the seats. There's so many of them. Oh, the satisfaction of like getting a read on the sequence, but it's not entirely memorization. There's more to it than that. There's like a little bit of room to experiment with things. There's a bit of time to react and try new things. Chuck, is that you? Is my achievement Chuck Norris? I'm guessing there must be like a Walker, Texas Ranger episode where he does some action on a train or shoots a bazooka or something. I'm gonna go ahead and assume it's the Chuckster, the Norster? Nordstrom Rack, I think is Nordstrom Chuck. I think is one of the common nicknames that people call him. Not just me, it's a real thing, I swear, Z's. What did I do the time, now there's this aspect of the game, like what did I do the time this worked? Because that goes to hell as soon as they start chucking knives and things. Oh, this could be a strategy. No, you like, I thought maybe they would all start standing up on their own. You have to have moved enough for far ahead. Maybe I ought to slow it down though, so that they don't all stack up on one side of me like that. You know, keep them mostly in front, spin around, get a couple shots off. Plants it straight in the top of your skull. It's brutal. You know, try to take them out on both sides. They don't. These bullets have no piercing. You know, I gotta invest in my piercing rounds skill. Ah, too many knives. The knives, they are out. And I'm unprepared. I brought a gun to a knife fight, but they brought 700 knives to the gunfight. And you know what? Apparently there's a limit. Apparently it's like, maybe it's that duck-sized horse-sized duck thing. There's a limit. It doesn't matter if you brought the gun. They got a lot of knives. You only got one gun. Sooner or later, you're gonna get outgunned, even if, you know, one of the guns on the side of that equation is knives. You know, is the logic? Does this make sense? Is that just the second half of that phrase, you know, that people are less aware of? Just doesn't get shared around quite as much, but it's just the unspoken remainder of that little platitude. All right, I think the stopping and shooting and cutting things, and both cutting, not cutting them down, even though there's no literal cutting, that's necessary. That absolutely has to take place. You got to get that one high shot off. They're coming at me from all sides. Jim doesn't care. Who's Jim in that situation? Someone just reading their paper in the achievement. I should inspect the achievement. See what it has to tell me. The description on the achievement is, he just doesn't care. I don't know who he is. I don't know why his level of caring is so low. That is shocking to me, that's only as many as I've killed, but I guess the kill count's probably resetting each time. It's not counting the 400 that I've killed each time I've died. I cannot believe, I guess deaths add up quickly when you're goofing around in the menus and things. I cannot believe I've died essentially 40 times already. That feels like insanity to me. I thought I was being proactive, going after the guys on the roofs. Apparently less necessary than I thought it would be. There's like a level of precision here that I was unprepared for. The first time I succeeded, I thought, easy. Just keep shooting. Just keep moving and shooting. And now, there's all this, the second time I succeeded, I thought, it's more methodical, a little slower than I was prepared for. This makes sense now I know. Now I know what needs to be done. Oh, okay. A little bit more. Don't rush straight to the end, because then you would bring too many of them to alert. Don't be too slow, because then they show up behind you like Cannibalt or Dino Run or any sort of infinite runner that you got that wall pushing up behind you. It's not just it's like Dino Run, it's a volcano, and Cannibalt, it's like the end of the world. Here it's just a lot of guns. I don't know what I'd be more scared of, an erupting volcano or like 300 people trying to shoot and stab me. The one is a little too personal, this feels personal. There was just a hobo on this train who dropped a gun or something, and suddenly I'm the one responsible for this and my infinitely ammoed gun. I don't know how that was a thrown knife. Different. I'd rather it just kick off, and be like, you're in it, it's moving, we're on to the next attempt, rather than being like, would you like to retry, and requiring input from me. I'll quit when I'm done retrying. Hey, I crouched past an oncoming bullet there, but now they're Now that whole force is coming up behind me, and I'm scared. I gotta know to run into that rooms. Skyward. That time, the third time I made it through, I happened to duck a bright yellow shot coming from something behind me. So it is okay if those guys enter this train car. It's not too late at that point, you know? Oh, you totally slow down though if you point in the sky like that. So you got to be careful about that now. I see you coming. Grenade launcher, good boy. I guess I gotta shoot him. I wanted him to blow that up for me, but I'm guessing I shoot him and then his bazooka bullet goes wild. Ah! There's too many. I was waiting to let him shoot because I wanted him to blow shit up for me. It's one thing my gun can't do. Me and my gun, capable of so many things. One of them is blowing up a big chunk of a train. Can't do it. Well, what should we add? Oh, I thought it would be closer to 50, 62 deaths. Ay, caramba. Docking bullets. Call me Boris the Bullet Dodger. Alright. Guns up high. Guns up high. To his face. Shooting low. Get ready for it. Shoot him. Oh, now he blew the roof off for me. Is your commute killing you? Yes, it is. And then I was not ready. Mind the gap. I was not ready for the trains to decouple. Now I gotta worry about people coming from below. I gotta worry about things up above my head swooping down, trying to put a stop to me. No. Oh, I can jump better than I would have guessed, especially since I'm jumping against the momentum of the train, you know? Oh no, you gotta jump high sometimes. Why would they build varying height things in a train? I like that the helicopter is flying overhead like that. That's really cool because I have to assume what's going on there is that this helicopter is now being introduced. One more duck and a jump. Flattened against the side of it. That was poorly timed, but that's amazing because obviously that's like the SWAT or the police helicopter or whatever we're dealing. Military, I have no idea what level we're dealing with at any point here. You gotta shoot those guys back on the other train car still. One more duck coming. That was not how I thought that was going to be spaced or anything, and I panicked a little bit, or a lot of it. That was more than a slight panic. That was a full-on freak out. I'm excited. Am I gonna hijack the helicopter? I've totally seen screenshots and things of this game, where parts of it are taking place on like motorcycle chases and things. I've tried to jump. But my hands are all slippy from the panic. Maybe I could shoot down the helicopter. That'd be exciting. Didn't work. That'd be amazing though, wouldn't it? Just quick. Oh, you can see people running around in the train car below too. I wonder if that guy's gonna come up later. If he's... That's a lot of stray shots. There he is down below again. It looks like Leonardo DiCaprio in Inception when he had the goatee. That's totally what I'm seeing. Even though, you know, it's a very simplistic version of that. That's what I'm picturing now, is that I was thinking we're like Cranks, Jason Statham and Crank. Now I'm thinking that we're fighting our way through Inception or something, and there's going to be some mind-blowing twist in this game. Some Christopher Nolan action has to do with time. I guess we're already dealing with time. Things are constantly resetting and changing and things like that. No! Oh, when the gap becomes too big, you just kind of fall off the edge. Now I know to not, even though even though I know that, even though I know blah, 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 you have to constantly keep moving and be ready near the train edge, even though you're shooting people from different angles and things. See there, even there, I'm hovering too close to the back of the train. Gotta push on. That's impressive. That's impressive hitting one of the airborne ones. That's truly as poorly timed of a jump as it could have been. I gotta tell you, for all the failures in this game, shooting things off screen is quite satisfying for personal failures. Nothing the game did wrong. There's also something rather silly, even though it's quite sick, It's silly when I manage to shoot something. I gotta make it to the edge of the game. I cannot believe I jumped those bullets. That was the most amazing shit I've ever done. I don't even know what's going on anymore. I'm just gonna keep moving. I don't even know what I was trying to say. I think it's funny. I remember what I was trying to say. It's funny when the trains decouple and there's like a body stretched out across them. Oh, please tell me there was a checkpoint in there. There was a helicopter coming back. This is the next thing. The next thing was a checkpoint. I literally was at the checkpoint, which is great news for me. Takes a couple bullets. Ah! It's the exact same thing. I guess that's always timed there. So right as I'm getting near, that seems damn hard. Damn hard to time. Does it take 2 jumps? I think it takes 2 jumps. And I don't know. I like the idea of there being like a primary antagonist. Like this is like a mini boss essentially, but Dom Cobb down there jumping around between everything. I like to think of him as my main adversary. He's the one I have to worry about more than any other. Right on that edge. They give me a very little edge to work with. I feel like he looked up when I jumped. Maybe he was looking at the helicopter. Maybe I influenced it. I don't know. Okay, luckily, okay, don't mess around with any of that. What am I trying to do here? Just survive, I guess? I couldn't shoot him. I couldn't shoot him from down below. That's unnecessary. It's unnecessary to stop and shoot any of those guys. I just hadn't tried it. Hadn't seen what would go down. Alright, getting out in front of it seems like a bad call. Maybe, possibly. Jumping up into that. That's up there in terms of bad calls. It's not going to get you very far, is it? That one guy missed the jump, I think. Which, you know, kind of hilarious from my perspective. I get some enjoyment out of that. Oh, he's slicing the trains in half. Was that true for the other one as well? He might have. And I just kind of misunderstood. Oh, the changes and the colors and the settings and everything. We got big machine gun guys. These ones are extra tough. I saw another machine gun guy there. Oh, he's the one down there decoupling the trains. That makes so much sense. Ah! I can't believe I jumped that other barricade still. That was incredible. This is the next section. It's the 2 different sections start with one of the big guys. This one and the previous one. Maybe I might have straight up cleared one with 0 fails. I don't even know. But the way the game is mixing things up, the scenery, and the interesting blend of pixel art and mild amounts of like 2D and things is all pretty cool. I'm guessing I'm meant to jump down. Oh, I didn't think I was going to steal the car. I thought I was going to get in the car with him. Hot lead roof. Gun it. So I can shoot. Or I can aim. Okay, you can shoot out the side or you can shoot down the middle. Ah, this is the sickest shit I've ever seen. Oh, that was quite the splatter. Okay, the initial game is cool. That's neat. I dig it. I like it. Now, you fully can aim. So you either just shoot up straight like that, or do. Oh my god! I'm suddenly playing John Wick. You know, you can go into oncoming traffic if you feel enough to it. I knocked that guy into that car. Oh my god! This is where the speed limit's gonna get hit. Keanu Reeves, move over. I'm gonna teach you the meaning of speed. I wouldn't say I have a need for speed. I would like speed. I want speed. It'd be good. I feel like speed and I would get along. Need, that's pretty strong. I don't know about that. The oncoming traffic is impossible. I guess I have to, I'm better off actually driving through these like construction things. Nope, there's full-on barricades at the end. That makes sense. That would be to protect the people who work there. I mostly want to stay up in that lane, but I gotta be prepared to get out without running into a car. This is a gong show. All right. Speeding, going to like max speed is, well, that time I got rammed from behind. I have found my limit, 14 kilometers per hour. All you guys, do you think all of you could like slow down to that speed, please? I had to speed back up just to stay in the game. if you slow down too much, you like legitimately start falling out of things. Shoot him! Shoot them all! Was that a reset? Oh, no, I think I'm in a new section. It just spawned me in the middle. I don't know anymore. It felt like I had crossed the threshold and that I had been doing well and that I should be proud. Now I don't know. I don't know if I should ever feel proud again. It was all a lie. Arcade straight up the middle. Can't blast through that. I will say, this game is so high velocity, turbo, maximum extreme, monstrous, NOS. You know? All those words that it's exhausting a little bit. It starts to really take a lot out of you. Shooting backwards. This is apparent to me now that this is or could be key. It's pretty useful. It works pretty well. You just gotta realize that there's other cars on the road. Need better situational awareness. Gotta go take some driver's safety courses. I am not sharing the road very well. Dodging that was nifty. Now and again, you just get shot though. Stopping and shooting backwards, that's one thing. That's cool, that's nifty. Shoot him, dodge out of the way, gets in a car crash. Epic. Very exhilarating. And then, yeah. And 2 seconds later, you get in your own little fender bender. Most of these are T-bones and, you know, pretty head-on collisions. I don't know if we can call a lot of them fender benders. Oh, I'm still in it. I'm still in it. I'm trying to like run them off the road and things. That's so crazy when they hit like that. There was a guardrail coming up there, so I got real sketched out. Oh, we got a big car. That's see now I'm, oh, you can totally, there's no traffic. I'm going upper route this time. It's like Sonic the Hedgehog, you know, if he was drunk driving. This is, okay, I'm going maximum to the top because I don't have to worry about clipping into that guardrail. Like, this is an alternate viable route and you just have to be prepared to do some pretty serious zigzagging, but at least you're not dealing with the oncoming traffic, and I just gotta hope that these cars blast themselves along the way. All right. I can get into that. Oh god, the honking is quite reactive. Oh, I got one of them shooting behind. Oh, we shot each other. I feel like I'm in the Matrix. I'm in Baby Driver. I'm Die Hard and Speed all at once. This game set out to be like a cinematic action, non-stop, blood-pumping, adrenaline-filled experience. And in spades does it do that. Like, the exhilaration and everything you get out of this is so dope. I'm so excited by what's going on here. Took that guy out. I even tried to shoot backwards at him once, just to try and make fully sure he was out of commission. Wiped out another motorcycle. I think we've entered the next driving section. Oh, we're down to single lane traffic. I'm panicking. I'm shooting up cars that I don't mean to be. I'm causing lots of traffic accidents. Shit's going off the rails. Going down. Oh, the barricade. I was stunned that I had stayed alive through as much of that as I had. I might have squeezed through an entire section and then died like 4 times. 6 times? I don't even know. Back to back to back to back. Shh. Stop being funny. It's not funny anymore. Do you know what I also feel like? Batman in the Batmobile. Immediately, huh? Immediately another one of those after. Suddenly, this is the big boss battle of the game. This is the cleric beast of speed limit. I don't know Dark Souls well enough. Cleric beast is hard, right? That might be like a Dungeons and Dragons thing more than anything else. I assumed you were gonna make me zigzag that a few more times. Not that many times. Apparently that one still came as a surprise to me. I think because the road pinched and narrowed again. Do you know what? I said it was exhausting, like mentally exhausting. I think literally on my eyeballs, I'm getting some wear down. A lot of stairs. Oh, and the current stage, total deaths, 125. Oh, that's funny, I guess. Interesting, funny, it's a bit of both to break down those stats and just kind of see the specific failures. I love it. I love it when my wreckage of a car takes down more enemies. I mean, they're against me, so yeah, they're an N of me. Whether or not they're truly bad, that's I don't even know. It has never really been a part of it. Oh, glad I'm not expected to do any of that. Oh my goodness, driving me crazy. The Autodamer, the entire game has been left to right. This is such a weird. You know what? I'm not gonna kill anyone. I don't have time. Oh, we're getting nighttime. I don't have time to try and like shoot any of these guys or outmaneuver them or any of that. Oh, nice. The nighttime was another checkpoint. Feels good to ace a section now and again. But there was the driver and the gunman involved there, and if I tried to push any of that, I was bound to screw it up numerous times, you know? Might as well ignore that motorbike the second he gets involved. Not for me. No, thank you. It is incredible seeing these get launched now and again. It reminds me of playing Grand Theft Auto, one of my favorite things to do. Actually, my favorite thing to do in Need for Speed Underground and Grand Theft Auto, which when I explain this will signal why this is the new best game I've ever played. I would take cars, a Need for Speed Underground, there was like a couple maps that had really steep hills in the cities, and you would try to time it to go up the hill at the same time a random car was going down, and that would like break the physics of that game, and you and the car would fly through the air for like 15 seconds each. That was the best. Grand Theft Auto. Steal a motorcycle, go as fast as you can, and just run it into things. You know, I realize these are preset animations for the character. You don't get the ragdoll physics, which would be so funny. But, you know, you still get the feeling of wreckage of things crashing into one another. I keep trying to pump the brakes to weave some of these, because sometimes I get going a little faster to dodge the fact that the motorcycle's coming right up my trunk, my boot. Depending on where you're from. See, you still just clip it. You clip that corner, that point by just the tiniest little bit. It's a deadly point. It's, I don't know who designed them that way. You'd think they would be built more in a way that deflects safely traffic in a new direction. Nah, instant kill. It's a dangerous roadway out there. All right, I'm committing to the speed. Going fast. I don't want any cars bothering me. I basically did this once before. You just gotta hug the walls and it punches you through, and you just keep doing that. That is the trick, has been the trick the whole time. Lots of unnecessary deaths. Well, I kind of ignored that was how it had previously worked for me. Oh, come on, you're not gonna. I'm mixing up the button that lets you point backwards and the button that lets you actually shoot. When you're holding the button that lets you point the gun, you cannot steer the cars. That starts to go off the rails a little bit. Oh, shot the gunman. I did not shoot the deputy. He wasn't present. I'm pleading not guilty to that one. Oh my god. I like split two cars there. I went between them, parting the red sedans like Moses, you know, a modern day Moses. Oh my god, too tense. I'm trying to put these cars off the road, trying to pick my shots, you know, get the angled shots off. I just thought that would be a little satisfying, make me feel like a big man. I think I'm getting gassed in this game, ironically, for you know. That may actually maybe not ironic. Maybe it makes perfect sense. I've had my pedal to the metal. I'm burning fuel. I'm not taking any. I'm maxing out the limit of the speed. I don't have time to go gas up. You know, that's not what this is all about. So it totally makes sense. This game takes it out of you a little bit. But I think I was able to do like a pretty good look at things here. The game is due out. That was a pile up. February 17th on Steam. I believe it's also coming to most consoles. I think I saw like PS4. I think I saw Switch. So that is an option as well. That was a hell of a stray bullet kill to get. I'm excited about it. Can't really take much in terms of credit for it though. Oh yeah. Those ones shooting forwards are exciting. I would like to complete this section and make it to the next area, you know. I'm shooting civilian cars semi-intentionally because I kind of was hoping that they would pile up behind me and cause havoc. Now, okay, legit, we're dealing with like a boss. Now we're doing Mad Max Fury Road all of a sudden. Like, what? I keep hitting the wrong button to aim with. Alright, I'm going left. I haven't been doing that. I'm just mixing it up, trying new things. I want it to get ahead of me because I want to shoot the gunman. That was step 1 of my plan. I'm going to go ahead and say I didn't have a step 2 in mind. You're never supposed to beat this thing from in front of it. It's too heavily armored and all that. Totally, you just have to let it ram, do its thing, you drop behind, and then I think it's a matter, it's like a boss battle. We have like the mini boss. It's hard to call anything else that's come up a mini boss, you know? There's been the big chain gun wielding guys. That's pathetic. And they're scary when they first come up because you haven't had to deal with that before, but none of that had like a mini boss quality. This is like a boss battle, and that's sick. And so far, I have like 5 achievements for something like that. This game, as a whole, I'm just gonna stay right there. Oh, it dropped its speed. What a jerk. This game had like 40 achievements or something. So I'm seemingly, if that's anything to go off of, not that far into this game. There's totally different sections where you're on a motorcycle, going to like a subway station and things. Basically, probably any action movie trope you can ever think of got put into this game. I think the demo was rad and did a really good job of selling the concept of the game. I could tell that the memorization of the levels and things was not going to appeal to a lot of people. That's quite different from what you normally ask of your players in something like this. But now that I'm seeing the fully expanded game on display, I feel like I really get it. Now, it's awesome. It's exciting, it's fun. I feel I'm that much more drained because I'm trying to commentate on it at the same time. It would be tiring without that. Oh, does it ever... Oh, it gets the blood pumping. I'll tell you what, don't play this before bed. Drink this instead of a cup of coffee in the morning. Speed limit. Link in the description. Check it out for yourself. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you again